Good day, Ma'am Ninya. I'm Jeffrey Carcayante from BTVTED FSM 1A. For this video, I'll going to state the short introduction about the topic of juice or the issue of juice, and also I will going to state the short description about the issue or the topic, my own point of view about the topic or the issue, and also my recommendation on solving the issue of juice, and also my short conclusion. So have time to watch this video. So my topic is about the globalization and its impact in education. So globalization has acquired many emotive connotation. That there are advantages, but also there are many disadvantages and challenges that globalization face, that it can affect the economic prosperity and to people throughout the world. So there has been a hot debate about the globalization because many believe that it is a dangerous phenomenon that can change the world in a negative ways. But there are also people believe that globalization give a fruitful effects to the economic prosperity and to people around the world. The topic of choose is education. Why? The topic of choose is education to correlate the globalization. It is because I want this topic to be open as a future educators. Yes, we all know that education plays a pivotal role in enhancing or improving the capabilities of individuals to do actions, to do surveys, and to change the world or the country. That is why I choose this topic, as I've learned also that globalization is not all about the transportation of goods and products, but it's also referring to the transferring of ideas, knowledge all over the world. Globalization has a primary effect not only the country of education, but even beyond it, such as economically and socially. This includes about the brain drain, the declining quality in education because of profiteering, labor surplus, vulnerability of its worker overseas, and declining family values. So, on the other hand, education in globalization deficits are obviously greater in developing countries. In many industrialized countries, that there is a persistent problem in literacy and low skills. That is why education is very crucial in achieving a bountiful country, because it has the capacity to acquire new skills required by a knowledge society. So my point of view about the topic globalization and its impact in education is that truly globalization has a big impact in education. So just like in transferring ideas, skills, and knowledge, that it might help an individual to improve their knowledge, also their skills and their capabilities. So based on what I have learned, of what I have read, or what I have gathered information, is that globalization enhance the student ability to acquire and to utilize knowledge. It enhances the ability to learn and to access, assess, adapt, and apply knowledge, to think independently, to exercise appropriate judgment, and to collaborate with others, to make a sense of new situation. That is why I can say that globalization has a big impact on education all throughout the world. So moving to recommendation. So in this part, I will going to dictate some of my recommendation and what are the things that I can offer or to contribute to resolve the things about this topic, which is the impact of globalization in education. So here are some of my recommendations. So how are we going to listen the problem of globalization in education? So first is to enhance the student ability to acquire and utilize knowledge. So the second recommendation is to enhance the ability of the learners to access, assess, and adopts. So the third one is to enhance learners' ability to apply knowledge. So the fourth recommendation is teaching them to think independently, exercise appropriate judgment. So that is our fourth recommendation. And the fifth one is teaching them to collaborate with others, to make sense of their situation. So that is our recommendation 5. And lastly is my conclusion. So therefore, the effect of globalization are not the same everywhere in the world. So not all of them negative effects have a negative effect. So despite of a few positive aspects, so the globalization of education is ultimately driven by the interaction market. So thereby creating more challenges of the developing nations than opportunities. So that is all for this video. So again, ma'am, thank you for listening and thank you for watching. God bless.